What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, y'all. And today I'm talking about Need for Speed Payback. And y'all, people are so wrong about this game. I listened to IGN's review about it. I listened to Gamer Ranks. I listened to Before You Buy. Like, bro, these people telling you that this game is like a 5 out of 10 or that it's a step backwards. Man, I'm going to be honest. Here's the thing. I would be hard pressed to find that these people didn't even play this game. You know what I'm saying? Now, and then too, what games are they comparing it to? Because if you comparing Need for Speed Payback to previous Need for Speed titles, it is clearly a better game. It is better than 2015's game. It is better than Need for Speed Rivals. It's better to me than really almost any Need for Speed game because it's a combination of all of them in a sense. This game is great. This is, to me, in my opinion, one of, if not the best Need for Speed game to date. Well, it's one of the best. The only thing I'm going to tell you, and this is my personal opinion from playing the game, from playing Need for Speed since it first came out, the only thing that lacks in this game is the police chases. Because the police don't roam in the open world. But that's not a problem because EA's already been, people already kind of complained about this to EA. And I believe that they're actually going to patch it to where, you can do high speed chases in the open world. Some people talk about it, being Las Vegas, that it's not enough cars on the road. That would really mess up this game. It would really, you wouldn't be able to drive if they put the number of cars that's really there. This game is legit at least a 9 out of 10, man, in my opinion, because the story, first of all, is the best story I've ever seen in Need for Speed. This story mode, y'all, I like it because the cutscenes are actual in-game players. It's not like old Need for Speed where you got like live action going on. And you got these corny lines, these people with no facial expression, horrible actors. You don't get that here. You're playing as 3 different characters. Really, the main character is Tyler. It's a girl who's the runner, and then you have a black guy who's the drifter and the off-roader. And you're basically switching between the 3, which is very refreshing and it's very fun because you don't get like doled down with just one character. It's so innovative and so cool that even when you're in story mode, some of the missions have all 3 of them in it and you're switching between all 3 cars. So at one minute you can be speeding down the road in the racer, and then the next minute you're in a runner, battling the police and these thugs and other cars. And then the next minute, you're off-roading it. Man, this is so cool. Like, I'm going to put it like this. If you're a fan of Fast and the Furious, you will love this game. From the moment that you turn this game on, hop in the car and hit the nitrous button, you're going to be like, yes. Because this game does a great job at that. When you push the nitrous, when you hit nitrous, how many games have y'all played where nitrous is involved and you push it and it seems like, This game, the whole graphics when you hit NOS is innovative and it's immersive. It makes you feel like you're going fast. It makes it feel like a Fast and the Furious movie. The storyline is like a Fast and the Furious movie. It's that good to me. It's action packed. One of the most action packed Need for Speeds I've seen. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not a perfect game. No game is. I mean, every game has its flaws, but I promise y'all, this game is nowhere near as bad as people are making it out. If you have an Xbox and you have EA access, go try this demo right now. If you don't, guess what? Black Friday, it's going on sale. And some people are starting their Black Friday deals already. So you could probably find this game for like $35. And that is a steal because this game is worth every single penny. Are there microtransactions in the game? Yes. What game coming out now doesn't have microtransactions? However, in Need for Speed Payback, it is not a pay-to-win type of system. Now, is it a grind to level up your car and stuff like that? It is a grind, but it's not as grindy as something like Destiny. or something like that. It's not that much of a grind because you earn money very easily in the game. Very easily in the game. It's an open world, and the only thing about the cars is, it's like any other Need for Speed. You level up each car individually, but it's a little bit longer of a leveling system because they use cards as opposed to just, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. It's cards that so far in the game, it's going up to 13, 14. I don't know how, because I haven't even unlocked the top tier cards in the game, so I don't know how high the card levels go. And mind you, I got the game on Tuesday, and I've pretty much been playing it nonstop. What's today? Thursday. That's 3 days. I've been playing probably about 8 hours each day, so I've put in easily about 20-something hours into this game already. It is legit fun. It is fun. It's entertaining. There's a lot of side missions. I haven't even got to start doing the collectibles and stuff yet. There's collectibles in the games, of course. There's older model cars. There's only like a few of them, though, to be honest with you. Spoiler alert. There's only like maybe 5 of them that you can rebuild from the ground up, essentially. And those cars in the game have the deepest customization. Like, you could do pretty much any and everything to those cars. And it's really fun doing that. Taking one of those older model cars and just, restoring it to this supercar power. And the biggest draw for me in this game is they brought drag racing back. Finally, drag racing makes its triumphant return to Need for Speed, y'all, and it is fun. Only thing I don't like about it, though, is that it's cars out on the road. I don't like that. I prefer the Need for Speeds I prefer the drag racing where it's a closed off road, just a dead straightaway, power to the floor type of thing. There's hills, there's turns, I get it. It's street racing, but if we're doing a quarter mile, I would rather just do a dead straightaway quarter mile, but it's still fun. It's not difficult to do or anything like that, but that's my favorite part of the game because I love just flat out speed and putting that pedal to the floor. So drag racing, that's a huge draw for me. Gameplay wise, the cars, they handle differently. While it is an arcade game, it's not something like Gran Turismo Sport or Forza. There is some element of simulation to it. The cars do handle differently. If you have a Porsche, it's going to handle better in the game than a Fox Body Mustang, on a sprint or, driving a race and stuff like that. So that stuff is relevant in the game. Now, you have different modes or different car categories. You have your runner, and your runner is the cars that battle the police. They can take a lot of damage, which your cars never get damaged. It's not like it's not like Rivals where your car can get wrecked out. It's not like that. But you have the runner who fights the cops. You have the racer who races. You have the off-roader. You have the drifter, and you also have the drag. Now, cool thing about this is the majority of the cars. Now, if you buy a car for, say, drag, that car can only be used for drag. You can't take it and use it in any other race. But it's not so bad because you can go and buy the same car and use it for something else. So that is pretty cool. And it is pretty realistic because if people have their cars tuned to, say, drag, they're not going to take it and go race or do off-road with it. And in some instances, like off-road doesn't have as many cars, but there's a great list of cars to choose from. A lot of iconics as well as new innovative cars as well. Newer cars. The game is nice, y'all. I'm just being real with y'all. I can't say much for the soundtrack because I like the live stream, so I always turn the music off. The graphics are there. The graphics look good. They brought back some depth and customization like neon lights, tire smoke. You can even change the color of your exhaust. It is fun, y'all. And like I said, there are microtransactions in the game, but number one, it's not forced on you. Number two, it's not a pay to win type of thing. Like, you don't have to get these microtransactions in order to do good in the game, because anytime you level up, you get a shipment. It's really fun. It's really easy. Well, it's not easy. It can be easy if you want it to be. But all in all, if I gave it a score, like I said, 1 out of 10, I would definitely give it at least an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Don't listen to what these people telling y'all that this game is a step back. Go check it out for yourself. Watch me live stream it. Watch other people live streaming it. Need for Speed Payback. That's where it's at. Till next time, y'all, and God bless.